Johnny Football has erupted into Johnny Rockstar. No doubt the reigning Heisman hero gathers cameras like he gathered yardage last fall.
He's one of the most scrutinized players in the history of college football. And, he's made some poor decisions. He's made some good decisions, some things that he's proud of, some things he's not so proud of. And that's what growing up is all about.
Quite the contrast from a year ago where Manziel was just trying to win a job. Nobody saw last year coming, not even his coach.
For me to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I knew what we had. Yeah, I knew we were going to take this guy who basically wasn't our starting quarterback until, a week before the first game and win 11 games and him win the Heisman as a freshman. Sure, I'd like to say I knew all that. I didn't.
It's probably made me a little bit more, just the stuff that I've learned with the cameras being on and being a little bit more of a, I don't see it as a celebrity, but celebrity, I guess you would say. Other than that, being around my teammates, I'm still the same person in the locker room, same person to my coaches.
Manziel had an easier time running away from defenses last fall than he did stiff-arming controversies this offseason. Many judge his Twitter feed, his high-profile Rolodex, his exodus from the Manning camp, and his recent autograph gate. But those around him know he needs to mature, and to do it, Manziel has sought out help.
Met with just a couple counselors with stuff that I was struggling with in my life, whether it was family, just things that came along with this, and tried to kind of get a checklist down and how we go and how we get better at these to take stress off my life. So A&M and Coach Sumlin, I don't know where I'd be today without them.
Just like a parent, you have some things that you talk to your kids about that sometimes they get it the first time, sometimes they don't.
You ask coaches in the SEC, they'll tell you they haven't seen a quarterback like Johnny Manziel. Manziel, though, says he patterns his game after Vince Young and Michael Vick. One thing he won't talk about, though, is the sophomore jinx. You see, Johnny Football is just trying to get better.
For me, myself, continue to get better, continue to gain knowledge from all these places that I've been, whether it be with the Mannings, whether it be at Elite 11 in Oregon, being around those guys, or whatever it may be. Just bring all whatever I've learned, continue to get better, and let's bring it all back into one and put it together.
The second phase is what now? The ability for him to come back and play and to try to help him work through his weaknesses as a player, enhance his strengths.
The sequel of Johnny Football promises to mirror his play. You know it will never be boring. Mike Neighbors for CST Tonight.